Hello everyone, we're back after a long break and we're on day 8. What is there to do? Oh, we have a new... Oh, we missed our cool map thing. There's no new quests. We have a lockpick. How's our reputation? Our reputation is good. Our health is fine. Exhaustion bad. We need to figure out who's sick so we can give them a schmouder. Because, as you remember, we failed yesterday, basically. I didn't manage to do everything on time. Hi there, are you alright? General Ashes is coming tomorrow to grind us all to dust. That's what Daddy says. As long as I'm here, everything will stay as it has always been, Sunshine. Don't bother your pretty head with it. There's nothing here. There's fucking crackers. What a waste. A lockpick, great. I don't have shit for it. What? A repellent cape? Cool. Okay, maybe this wasn't so useless after all. I need my shoes. My shoes need fixing. Do I have any drugs? Oh, I did. Great. Little sister, there she is again. I can see now that she is precisely who she pretends to be. I definitely need to find her. The infected district is the place to search, for where else might she hide herself? If somebody drives her out, the pestilence will leave with her, but if she is allowed to stay, the disease will remain as well. Let's sleep for some more. The morning of the 8th day has come. It all ends in less than 5 days. The army arrives tomorrow. In which the Changeling traces it all back to the source and realizes that the town desperately needs something. Shit. But where do I look for the little sister? Should I just look it up on the wiki? I feel like I should. I think it's this house. Yep.
However astute, you are unable to fathom the extent of the evil you're doing.
Damn. Being here is such a torment. This place is cold, gloomy, full of pain, and worst of all, devoid of the slightest warmth or comfort. How can anyone be made to suffer this for so long? Why did you do this to us? Why don't you just resolve everything already so we can be out of here? So I found you at last, sister. I'm no sister of yours. Do you really not recognize me? What, you're my conscience? Then we should part ways quickly before something bad happens. Except I don't want to let you go. Even though I'm afraid to touch you, I feel sorry for you. And hence I love you, my dear sister. Maybe more than any living being on this earth. I love you too. You're so sweet, such eyes. They're not like mine at all. You need to leave at once. See, the whole place is infected. You know as well as I do that the infection won't do anything to me. I can't go anywhere now. I'm now hated by those who used to love me. They torture me, they burn me and hurl stones at me. I have to hide. Why is it that any place you visit becomes infected? Oh, how is that my fault? I come here because I need a place to hide from those who are out there hunting me. They've got fire and steel, their henchmen are ferocious, and what do I have to stave them off with? Only this. They're too scared to get closer. Those who've remained faithful to me can't do anything to protect me. Who are those faithful? Simple folk, commoners, outcasts, non-bounds. But they've been unafraid of him who's been my only friend all this time, him who's taken a blow for me. They're taking care of him, of this absurd and impossible creature, a living thing made of dead matter. They didn't turn him into a scapegoat for all their sins and murders. I know who you're talking about. It's that albino, the creature from the steppe. Okay. Ooh. She has left the district. The disease will follow the changeling soon, leaving this place. The district, thus purified, will surely make a fine present for the Inquisitor. However, some of the townsfolk still take her for a saint instead of villain. These places where people are still devoted to her are where I must search. Tracking down the Haruspecs. Aglaya asked me to find Burak and warn him that he is in danger. I will be able to find him in the house described in the letter. However convoluted the phrasing is, I will be able to figure out the location. Tracking down the Bachelor. I need to find the Bachelor and warn him of the danger he is in. I will be able to find him in the house described in the letter. However convoluted the phrasing, I will be able to figure out the location. Okay, let's see. Where is the Haruspecs? This is to inform you that the conflict between Artemy, Burak, and Bachelor Denkovsky has escalated out of proportion. It is as though they have made a decision to challenge each other. The situation is fraught with negative consequences. Blood will be spilled. The Bachelor knows no remorse. He is preparing for an offensive maneuver somewhere in the Backbone district. The Haruspecs is working somewhere in the Skinners district right now. As far as I can see from the latest reports, he is likely to be found in one of the double houses. You must reach him in time to warn him, so that he's able to relocate at once. I will reward you handsomely for that. The lockdown districts are dangerous. There are robbers and looters on the loose. However, I am confident that no bandit survived in the house Burak has chosen. Besides, there is a cohort of the kin people at this side now. The Bachelor has his own say, however, so we must hurry. Aglaya Lilich, Government Inquisitor. And the Bachelor's whereabouts. I know you're on your way to become the mistress of the earth. It is good that I am so well acquainted with you, since we will have a lot to discuss when the time comes for us both to govern this town. To lay the basis for further negotiations, I'd like to ask for a favor that a mistress may ask of another mistress. The Bachelor, the man whom I have chosen, fell victim to another man's hatred. The other man is someone we both despise. Burak the Haruspecs, who is going to become a warden on the new foreman soon. With his cohort of butchers and blood-crazed worms, Burak prowls all around the town. They may discover the Bachelor any moment now, and the servants that I have entrusted with helping him may not be enough to rebuke the attack. Daniel is somewhere in the Backbone district near the town hall. I will offer you a decent reward. Maria Kaina. No today's quest yet, though. Oh shit. Not here. Not here, not here, not here, not here, not here, not here. Shit! Get off me! Get off me! Well, I'm already here. I might as well get some peanuts. Thanks. Whew. Jeez. Well, I will use the wiki to figure out where everyone is. Because this is hard. And my immunity is garbage. And I'm hungry. I need to find the Haruspecs. It's gonna be somewhere over there in the Skinners. A worm?
Oh!
Oh! Why was there a worm? What the hell? Where the hell is he? There you are. Hi, Brock.
I'm bleeding again.
So, Bora's children are not an obstacle for you. Well, then it's one or the other. Either you've come to me with kind intentions or you are my death. If it's the latter, you won't get to me as quickly as you got to them. But if it's the former, do not harbor hard feelings, for they do not know what they're doing. Okay, I want to warn you, Burak. The Bachelor is after you. He'll find you soon. And who knows what happens to you then? Well, he won't be able to deal with me on his own. But you've offed my companions, you deadly girl. Is he surrounded by henchmen as usual? I didn't kill them, I sneaked around. He has hair specs, but they can't strike you, so why would you need them if not to kill them? And why would you warn me? You know full well there aren't many reasons for me to trust you. Aglaya asked me to, Burak. She's worried about you. I see. Go away, Burak. The sooner the better. Remember, I bring good tidings. Cool. Are they seriously going to... Fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, jeez. Just gonna leave. Just gonna leave. Okay, I did it. F5. Okay, cool. The Bachelor is next to the town hall. Is he gonna be guarded as well? Let's save our game. Okay, let's assume he's guarded as well. In the kitchen. Let's... Someone's coming. No, of course. Of fucking course. Okay, so he wasn't near the kitchen. Why must they be guarded? What the hell? What? They're not that important. Okay, he must be upstairs. But not here. Here. Oh, not here. Here. Yes. Hi, Bachelor. So you were in the kitchen.
Give up?
You're exactly who I'm looking for, the girl of notable peculiarity. What is it in your eyes? Are those tears? Today must be a bad day for one of us. I want to warn you. Go away from here, cold demon. Someone who wants to kill you will come here soon. Oh, don't bother. I can't read hearts like you do, but I can read the poignant hatred in your eyes, all right. You'll be very happy if someone were to kill me. The cold demon. Pah! I wish she whom I need wouldn't value your life so much. I have special plans for her. Special. Go away, Bachelor. Fuck, okay. No! No! So close. I was so close. No! Not again! Are you serious? What makes them... Should I just give up? Okay, let's try one last time. If the same thing happens, Then the bachelor might as well just be left to die. I don't give a damn.
Oh.
Kill them! Kill them! Okay. Okay, cool glitch. Cool glitch. How do I escape? Come on. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care, bachelor. You can eat shit and die. Fuck you. Okay, guys. What do y'all have to say? We have been waiting for you, Harbinger. We believe you, as do many others. I'll gather the rest. You have been waiting for the Changeling. She is not the one whom you want to serve. Go away from here and never give her shelter. How do you know who we want to serve? How are you know a Changeling? An evil demon is hunting my sister. He's sending the pest after her. If you offer her shelter, the disease will be here tomorrow. We are not afraid. Go away from here, or else I, the real me, will lay a curse on you. Well now, let us go. Show us your miracle, give us your blessing, so that our setup is never discovered and we are not attacked on the way. Bless our feet, Harbinger. Here it is. Go ahead and run away when you know I was in the right. Stupid rat. Die! Die, rat! Fucking stupid! Okay. I'm giving you a miracle! Okay. You have been... Okay. I am the true Clara. Here it is. Okay. Did it work? Did they disperse? I have shown them true power, and the sacred sign I was revealed to them through the touch of my hands. From now on, nobody will give shelter to the Changeling. I feel that this part of the town will be pure come tomorrow. Okay. I managed to find the higher specs and deliver a timely warning. No matter what Aglaia's intentions are, she is going to pay me my reward. Cool. So I did it. How's it going? What's the news? Do you think the Bachelor would give me a vaccine if I asked him, eh? He must have some. He used to test drugs in the mouth and had some business with Reuben later, but we couldn't get a closer look back then. You'd better ask Reuben. He could help. Yeah, right, like I can ask him. He's a wanted man, thanks to the Kinds. They're like mad dogs on the loose, and they all have their men search for him. It's not like I'm a better searching party. You are so in the loop, it's uncanny. Ooh, good shit. I can afford these two. Cool. Are you looking for something? Everyone's looking for schmouters. The lads found some in the silly house in the crude sprawl, but they're all dead. And now no one seems to remember the correct recipes. All of our stashes are empty. Weird, isn't it? The crude sprawl. Weird indeed. Why would anyone want those things? They do more harm than good anyway. Or how is it possible that no one knows how to mix a proper schmouter anymore? Crowfoot used to make good schmouters, but he's gotten rusty. I mean, we used to mix everything we could find. I never tried the results, but some of us did, and they kicked the bucket. My beau promised to get me one if I ever need it. Do you really want to take this risk? It can be poisonous. Hey, Inquisitor. Aglaia.
We weren't given too much time, now were we?
You've showed up. Well done. Today's mission is going to be dangerous, my dear. More dangerous than yesterday's one, at any rate. What will you task with me today? You've mesmerized people before, with quite some success. This really speaks in support of your being exceptional. Today you're going to test your powers on a monster. You will meet Oyun, the foreman of the abattoir. Another wicked criminal? Judging by what I've managed to find out, he's elbow deep, nay, shoulder deep in blood. An amazing specimen of irredeemable sin. He has no concept of mercy and no conscience. Come to think of it, I'm not sure he has a soul at all. What do you need him for? Find out whether he is guilty. Also try to assess how much of a threat he is. A threat to what? To whom, rather? To the one who will have a lot of dealings with him. To sum up, I will need a psychological portrait of this being. Gain his trust and learn as much as you can. Aren't you afraid that I could deceive you? I'm not. I would learn a great deal more of what I need to know from your deceit than from your honesty, with a few added touches to your own portrait. By the way, let me tell you a little secret about yourself, the first key to unraveling your mystery. You are entirely incapable of deceit. Does that mean I'm a mistress? The only one around who could be described as a mistress is, at the present moment, me. How am I to get inside the abattoir? These passages open and close at random, as if controlled by a kind of paranormal sphincter. It looks like a hole, but no human can get through. The mental barrier is impassable even to me. So what am I supposed to do? Find a girl at the dormitory who goes by the name of Mother Superior. Come up with something to make her let you pass. I suppose you'd handle a small child without any difficulty. However, I wouldn't advise you to try your spells on her. She's step-born, and a special kind of step-born. Not a good idea. I'll think of something.
What?
I found the hair specks and warned him like you asked. The part where his beastly bodyguards almost tore me to pieces is, I suppose, too obvious to mention. I won't forget this, girl. You've done a good deed. It goes without saying that I'm going to reward you and, from now on, trust you a little more, which will in no time reflect on the general local attitude towards you. There was no need. Yes. Thank you. Ba-ba-ba. Hi, girlie.
I'll never fall ill.
You come to this place often. I can't say I'm glad to see you. Why not? You bring us nothing but misfortune. I thought the opposite.
With all this digging, Bachelor will soon dig down to the very dead. What if the source of the disease is indeed underground?
What's the news in the outer town? Taya, let me into the abattoir. Let your butchers take me inside. I will if you tell me a nice fairy tale. I must warn you though, I'm picky. Why so? I know all fairy tales. I've heard them all many times over. Boring. Since I've left the tower, only Sticky has managed to amuse me that one time. How? Did he make up a fairy tale? Who makes up fairy tales? What's wrong with you? Fairy tales are never made up. Made-up fairy tales are just fiction. You can spot them at once. Sticky's been the last to bring me a skilled storyteller. That was just before the plague. You were boarded up later that night. Let's see what we can come up with here. So off to Sticky. However peculiar the gatekeeper that guards the passage into the abattoir, the way of getting past is the same as ever. What kind of fairy tale shall I humor her with? Which would she like the most? I don't have any hooks to unpick her yet. A boy named Sticky can help me with this. Hey, Sticky.
What?
I've never believed them stories of you being the disease. Not for a moment, you know. Hey, Sticky, how about we outsmart the Mother Superior? Taya, Cheek, not a lot of smart there is to outsmart. She can lead herself up a garden path on her own just fine. How about we remind Khan who's in charge instead? Wait, does she like fairy tales? Taya, I mean. She does. The catch is, she knows every single one. She was nursed by Odongs, and they're great storytellers. She's heard them all. Mother says you once brought an exceptional storyteller to her. Ah, I see. I didn't bring anybody, though. Never tracked the thing down, actually. That was my albino. People say it whispered fairy tales in her ear, and she was all happy saying, this one's totally about me. What a good fairy tale. Lavished it with gifts. Wanted more, but the next night their place got boarded up. Ah, and what sort of fairy tale was it? Why'd you need to know? You want a present too? She's got no time for those anymore. Better make up your own fairy tale. You can do it easily. If you're a creature of the steppe will whisper the words to you. Something to grab her attention. Oh, come on. Don't join that chorus. I can go back to the Mother Superior now. I hope I won't forget my fairy tale on the way. Okay. Let's tell her the story then. Alright, I should sleep. What time is it? It's kind of early still. I can sleep for an hour. After taking...
Have you seen a pale, glimmering man at night?
I can't sleep here! Fuck! Why not? Shit. Fuck! I'm an idiot.
I'll never fall ill.
I have a fairy tale for you. Well, I'm all ears. I'm going to do a sly thing and tell you a fairy tale that's also a riddle. Would you be interested to know who's to blame for what happened to you? Really? Yes, very, very much. Listen carefully. My fairy tale will contain the answer. Will you be able to guess it? Oh, please, go ahead. Okay, I'll tell you the one about how the one-eyed, one-handed, one-legged knight's daughter counted her cattle. That's a scary one. I don't want it. As you wish. Okay, I failed. One more time.
Got almost.
I'll tell you one about the poor orphan and the pearl divers. I've heard that one 1,000 times. Go away, your tales suck. Bah, here's another then. Go away, or I'll call the butchers. Hey, but hush, hush, quiet, I'm leaving. Okay. So it is about the Taya one. I thought the Taya part would be too literal. But
Yes?
I guess it's just right. Once upon a time, Taya woke up in the middle of the night and... You made that up. I don't want to listen. Why do you think so? Go away, or I'll call the butchers. Hey there. What? I'll tell you one about how the one-eyed, one-handed, one-legged knight's daughter counted her cattle. It contains the answer, Mother. All right, go ahead. Boom. Awesome. And the rest? You'll hear the rest when I'm back from the abattoir, so it's in your best interest to also tell me how to fight the foreman. There's no use fighting him, but I'll give you good advice. He's worried a lot on account of young Burak's arrival. Perhaps he'll let you go in one piece if you manage to capture his interest like you did with me. Go through the gates of labor. It's in between our buildings. Thank you, little Taya. Whew. Okay. I did it. The passage will be open. The mouth of the abattoir is agape. The monster is waiting inside, the Minotaur foreman. He will have the answers to my questions. Oh God. Are you the emanation of Mother Bodo, whom I serve faithfully? The dark-faced, the 100-mouthed, slowly turning her pure blind eyeballs in their sockets. I am the foreman of the abattoir. I come from the Oyun clan. I am a Menku who knows the lines. Who are you? I am a miracle worker. Through my hands, the holy powers bestow goodness and mercy upon the people.
What is this body made of?
What do you want, Earth? Why did you call me that? For a reason. Speak, I have no power over you. Neither do you have power over me. Ah, you are so mistaken. No. I'll tell you things about Burak that you didn't know. What can you tell me? How your standoff is going to end. Good. I want to make certain that he is who he claims to be. Perhaps there is no reason to take it slow at all. How? Get to know what Saba Otun thinks of him, the one that the worms call Asperi. The heart of the matter is simple. Find out if he had killed her to deceive his way into the true heir's inheritance. You will come back here through the gates of labor. You will not be impeded. All right. No way he killed her, though.
She is an emissary of the law. Now is the time when ancient gods die.
I sense neither warmth nor blood in you. Yet you ought to respect me for Minoyan. Huh. So I am made of earth, basically. That's interesting. So we are a Shabnak type creature, like Asperi. At least it seems so. Oh, we should get out through the other entrance. The one with the rails. So we can get to Asperi faster. Way faster. Oh, Asperi's the one. This person is sick. They've performed your task. I have been put here to prevent anyone from getting inside. Can't they be helped? Even being one of the bound, they're just an ordinary person. They can be cured, just like any other. You're the healer here. It's your area of expertise. Oh, sorry, I didn't do the bird voice for them. Alright, I'll try to think of something. I have a box with the children's schmauder. It could help. This? This will cripple them for the rest of their life. It will burn all their insides along with the plague. Are you sure you want to save them from the disease at this cost? Yes, give it to them. Yay!
We frequently do good to enable us with impunity to do evil.
And yet you and I are two of a kind. Fine, you win. I'm not going to bite anymore. Tell me about Burak, Asperi. What is there to tell you about him? Did he take the inheritance from you by force? Nonsense! Why would he take by force what's rightfully his own? Who is he? He is a warden. He is of Menku stock. His father was a surgeon. I revere him. Soon he will overthrow the usurper, become leader of the kin, and inaugurate a new era. Then I shall go back and vanish into the earth. You sprang from the earth, then? Yes, same as you. And to what end? I don't know, but I sense that it's to carry out the will of the law, to destroy the accursed utopia, a place that is not, and must never be. Utopia? There are 3 nodes nourishing our town. The town had been growing until the nodes closed. The earth begat beasts. The beasts sustained humans. The humans begat a settlement. The settlement sustains the children. The head had been drawing juices in excess. The plague closed the nodes. Everything resumed its natural course. What does that mean? The settlement is a burden on the earth. The utopia is destroying the settlement. The plague will destroy the utopia. The sandpest is a creature of the plague, the will of the law. I used to think it was my destiny. Now I see that it's yours. What's a utopia? The utopia is a whim, a desire for the impossible. Children don't know the value of presents. They don't know what happiness is ephemeral. They want it to be full and never-ending. Before, life itself used to curb such things. The mirror trap had shut out the laws of life. It had left them outside, and so the plague had to intervene. But the suffering is dealt out to everyone. Why not just smite the tower? The town and the tower are no longer separable. The town sustains it, feeds it with its children. The town exists for the tower's sake. Just listen to them. They're all obsessing over some new construction project. That's what they believe to be their mission, led on by their blind rulers. That's the dream that gives a meaning to their futile existence. You are evil. Why did I say that she's evil? What the hell? The scythe was held over her head once before, and yet here she stands, blocking my path. Is she a spirit, or could she be the thing from the steppe? Regardless, she will know the answers to my questions, for her mouth is filled with earth. I can return to the worried foreman, and in doing so make him worry even more. Brock is destined to confront him, and it's an easy guess as to who is going to come out on top. The foreman is strong, but would he be able to pull off this feat? I doubt it. I am the only miracle worker here. It's so quiet. Plague cloud! Okay, to the top.
Now is the time when ancient gods die.
I've seen Aspity. Is she alive? Yes, she's alive. What did she say? She esteems Burak. She says yes, he is indeed who he claims to be. I will answer then. A single question of yours. That gleam in your eye is unneeded. I will not lie. Conserve your strength. What did you want to know? Are you guilty of starting this plague? Yes, it was me. I had failed to perform the rite. I knew beforehand that the lines of Boss Primigenius were outside my grasp. I have lied and am now doomed to die. I am not a worthy warden. Because you've lied? Not just that. I am no more of a priest than Katerina is a mistress. It all started because of us. The thirst for power brings down the worthless and elevates the great. I only hold this position as a result of my colluding with Olgimsky. Katerina owes hers to an absurd coincidence. That is all. We didn't talk that much, but everything that needed discussion was discussed. I can go back to Aglaya and inform her of my decision. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're just gonna say that Oyen is innocent so that we can save him for our later plans. Because we've got big plans for him. Alright, we can go to the rat racing thing. Which place was it? Boiler room. Let's see. Let's see if we can enter any of these. Yeah! Hey, can we do a rat race? Oh look, here's a new amusement. Rat races. There are always 3 rats. Let's call them Smarty Pants, Easy Game, and Beggar. Smarty Pants is running along one track. Beggar is simultaneously, get it? Running along another. And on the 3rd track, Beggar? Now what is that supposed to mean? Oh, why do you take everything personally? It's actually kind of self-enamored on your part. And by the way, we call them as we please. Who are you to tell us otherwise? Tsk. So how does it all work? Obviously, the rats are different each time. It's about the tracks. Say, a rat took the Smarty Pants track. It has to pass all 12 checkpoints. If it comes first, it wins. If you were smart enough to bet on it, you win. That's it. How do I place my bet? You don't. You only bring the rat. Your rat's track is the closest one. If it wins, we'll buy it from you. We'll give as much as 500 coins for a strong rat. And if it loses, then we take it away. Ha ha ha. Sounds stupid. Got any? We need the strongest rats. I've got some. Let's have a look. Is my rat? Yay, my rat won! Watch your rat, otherwise you're gonna cheat. Don't you dare. But mine won. That's a nice rat. So swift. Here's the money. We've got a fair business here. That's a relatively honest income. Nice! Nice! Got 500 coins for that goddamn rat. How sweet is that? Let's get some trash cans and go along the track. Gloria. I've seen the foreman! Seen him and lived? Let me take a look at you. Widen that pupil, look into the light. So what did you talk about? About Burak. About Burak. Good girl. Stick your tongue out and say ah. Ah! So what did he tell you about Burak? He's afraid of him. That means he's not as dangerous as I thought. Thank you. You did well. Not at all. Dismissed. Come and see me first thing tomorrow morning. Now that's a dramatic change of expression if I've ever seen one. I can see what is happening to the kin. I know what goes on in Earth. It's perfectly clear to me now that the fiery demon Haruspex is sitting atop the abattoir, preparing to swallow it whole and bring the surrounding parts of the town under his rule. If there is any living substance within, it will have to submit to his will. Okay, that's going to be it for today then. See you next time. Bye.